Hey everybody, and welcome to the Fig Fed News, the January 30th edition. As you can see, it's been drastically overhauled, and we're going to go over that right now. So, I've decided to condense it. Having over 200 plus Ultimate figures, I decided the best thing to do would be to just kind of make one brand, which is Ultimate, which represents WWE, and then Elite Plus kind of represents NXT. Regular Elite older style figures would be IWGP. AEW, of course, will be AEW. Ring of Honor will be the cast offs from the AEW non draft pick. Impact will be custom figures. TNA is still going to be deluxe figures, the deluxe Jack style figures. NWA is going to be classic superstars. OROH is the figure toy company brand. And AAA is going to be Ruthless Aggression. And then WWC is still going to be everything else that has less than 12 figures. So your TNA Toy Biz figures. I think I have Disco Inferno and Mongo McMichaels is the only WCW guys I have left. Maybe I can find Dennis Rodman eventually. So obviously when I get up customs to them, I'll move them up. I didn't put GCW in here. I should have put GCW in here. But again, that's going to be like your customs that just didn't turn out like I thought they were going to. People took photos of them. They looked really good, but when I got them in hand, they almost fell apart on me. The paint really crummy. It just, they're basically the ones that they're in the GCW brand, but they're also up on Mercari for sale if you want to buy them and do better stuff with them. But in talks, of course, I'm building Sandman. I'm currently talking to somebody to build me a Ultimate Jeff Jarrett figure. So you're going to see, like I said, it's condensed now. It's not nearly the 50 something pages it once was. Some shows will be weekly, and some shows will be bi weekly. So let's begin. So kicking it off today with the Ultimate. Ultimate's going to be very in depth, but basically you got Bill Goldberg defeats William Regal in a squash pinfall match. The Great Muta would defeat Bret Hart with a small package pin. A video package plays for the debuting Sean O'Haire next week. Macho Man Randy Savage defeats Psycho Sid by pinfall. After the match, Psycho Sid attacks Randy Savage, so Bret Hart comes out to rescue him. The Brainbuster would defeat Axe Smash of Demolition by pinfall. And Triple H would defeat Batista by pinfall after Roddy Piper distracts. Over on the weekly undershow, Rising Up, George Steele would defeat Val Venis by countout. The Nasty Boys defeated the Singh Brothers by pinfall. The main event would see EC3 defeat Gangrel by pinfall. To Wrestle Kingdom, IWGP, as they held their first pay-per-view, the Wrestle Kingdom, Chuck Palumbo would defeat Trevor Murdoch. Rene Dupree defeats Jerry Lynn. This is for the IWGP US title. Snitsky, Vildemont, and Luther Reigns defeated Scotty Riggs, Mike Knox, and Chris Masters. Ethan Page would defeat Chris Harris. Lance Storm defeats Steve Corino for the Rev Pro British Heavyweight Championship. And Billy Kidman and Paul London defeated Vito and Tony Mamaluke, for the IWGP Tag Team Championships. The main event would see Mark Jindrak defeat Mike Awesome for the IWGP World Championship. This week also NXT would have a show as Ricochet and Kushida defeated Ridge Holland and Karrion Kross in the opener. Kevin Owens and Braun Strowman would end in a double countout. The main event would see Vader defeat R-Truth. AEW had its first pay-per-view as well as Revolution kicked off with 8 matches on the card. Ricky Starks defeating Hook for the FTW Championship. Malachi Black and Brody King defeated Dustin Rhodes and Darby Allin. Afterwards, a video package saying one more is coming was shown and then turned off. FTR defeats Lucha Bros and Jurassic Express to win the AEW Tag Team titles. Miro would defeat Brody Lee to win the TNT Championship. Wardlow and MJF ended in a time limit. The Elite defeated the Best Friends for the AEW Trios Championship. Jon Moxley defeats Adam Page for the International Championship. And CM Punk would defeat Samoa Joe for the AEW World Championship. After the show, Jon Moxley was seen very upset, throwing down his title as he felt he should have been in the main event for the title. So we'll have more on that update as we go along. Match results for the week for Impact will see Alberto Del Rio defeat Keith Lee. Sanity defeats Pete Dunne, Santino Marella, and No Way Jose. AOP would defeat Kyle O'Reilly and Kalisto. And the main event would see Ezekiel Jackson defeat Wade Barrett. There was no show this week for the UWF. There was a show for TNA as Buff Bagwell defeated Cesar Turquet. Rob Conway defeated Manic, and the main event saw Abyss defeat Desmond Wolfe. No show for NWA or ORH or AAA or the World Wrestling Council or ROH as well, Ring of Honor. And GCW also had no show. So that's it for this week. Hopefully you enjoy the new formula. Always comments and suggestions are welcome, and look forward to checking the next results for next week, which will be February 5th, I do believe. Till next time.